Hey guys, welcome to our Blackboard site. For those of you that have taken a Blackboard course before, I expect you to easily navigate and click around here in our site. But if you're new to Blackboard or you're new to college, any of the above, I just wanted to give you guys a quick tutorial slash tour of what our site looks like. I've organized everything in what I think is a logical manner over here on the left side, and we call it the navigation menu. And so when you first log into Blackboard, of course, this is what you should see is just the welcome page, the home page. And of course, I tell you to go to the Start Here tab that's over here on the left. So let's go ahead and click on Start Here. I'm going to open this. It's going to tell me everything I want to know about getting started. So right here, you've got your table of contents. Most of our folders for the semester will be set up this way. So you can either click the arrow here to navigate through the pages, or you can click directly on the link in the table of contents to take you to a particular spot. So I won't insult your intelligence by reading all of this for you because that's your job to do before the semester kicks off for us on the 8th. That's the first time I'll see you guys, being a late start class. But we've got the pre-semester checklist, so it directs you kind of along with this table of contents for what you should do before we meet. There's a little introduction to me. So it take about a minute and a half here to kind of orient you to the course itself. You can click this document right here to read a little bit about me as a person. It's more about my educational background and what my deal is with biology, but there's a little bit about me as a person too, and I'll also talk to you guys about that on day 1. The syllabus and schedule. So when you click this link, it'll take you over to the syllabus and schedule tab in the main menu. So this should be complete. What you'll see first is the list of just highlights, the stuff that people mostly want to look at when they see the syllabus. You got my contact info, general description of the class, general expectations, and then you can click and open either of these 3 documents. This is the full syllabus. It also includes the schedules in there, but I also like to post the schedules separately. That should say 21. Go ahead and laugh at me. But I like to post the schedules separately because they do change frequently, especially online and especially with a 13-week course. We'll modify the order and the schedule pretty often. So I'd rather you guys have access to that separately so you're not trying to print the whole syllabus every time if you're someone that likes to print things. So going back to the Start Here page, if you click through everything that's listed here in order, you'll be in really good shape. This will tell you everything you need to know about accessing our Zoom meetings, because Zoom is the way we do class. Frequently asked questions. You can open this document and see, hints and tips and tricks for things you're probably wondering that I may not answer in all of this intro material, but might pop up throughout the course, so that's there. Participation statement. So what exactly do I want from you in terms of actively engaging and being involved in class? Feedback expectation. So what can you expect from me? When will you hear back from me? When will your stuff be graded? All of that. Required skills and technology. This one's super important. Definitely take a look at this. These are the basic skills that you'll need in terms of internet access, document creation / uploading, downloading, editing, all of that kind of stuff. So what you should and should not, I guess, know how to do. If you do not know how to do these, reach out to me. We'll get it covered before class starts and we'll get you taken care of. Here's the basic list of tech that you'll need access to. Super simple. If you haven't taken an online class, we got a nice little video here just, basically talking about being respectful adults, which I expect you all to do. And then the last thing is a link. Again, click here to take you to the discussion board, which is right here. I want to know a little bit about you. And I'm not going to make you do that awkward thing on the first day where you get all sweaty waiting for your turn to announce to the whole class what's your major, what are your interests. But I do genuinely want to know this stuff about you guys. So make sure you introduce yourself by the end of week 1. So, like I said, we'll meet on the 8th. By the end of that week, I want you to tell me about yourself. So that's the Start Here folder. Announcements. This is where I communicate with you guys frequently. I am a frequent communicator. I have the option when I create an announcement, if you haven't been on Blackboard before, to just post it here in Blackboard as an announcement or to send it as an email to you guys as well. So both of these announcements that I've sent so far, you guys have gotten as emails. So check email and check announcements frequently. This is where I will communicate super important things to you guys. Again, syllabus and schedule link. Technology tutorials. This folder is going to be incredibly useful. If there's technology that you're not familiar with, so let's say you are new to Blackboard, there's a whole list of tutorials for Blackboard things. So how to use the discussion board, how to upload assignments, how to use the email tools and features in here. All those little short videos are in this section. How to use Zoom if you haven't used Zoom yet. I don't want to assume everyone has. So there's a little suggested list for how to access our specific personal Zoom stuff for class. Again, that link is over here under Tools and Communication. But then there's also a video here that gives you a really good interactive tutorial on Zoom. So even if you need a refresher, go ahead, check it out. Kahoot. This is an app/browser tool that we'll use. I like to use this as an interactive activity during class. They're basically quizzes, it kind of in game style. And I won't ever use these for points or anything, but this will break up the monotony of lecture time and all of that. So I will use Kahoots, and I will let you know if we're going to have one ahead of time. But go ahead, check this out, download everything you need to if you haven't done that before. And then the last thing is the Remind app, which you also may or may not have encountered before. In a nutshell, this is a way for you and I to text each other directly without having to share personal contact information. A lot of people have really, really enjoyed this. They've given me really good feedback the last few semesters. So I also recommend downloading this app. I can also send announcements through the app. So you just look up our class and then sign in with the class code, and I'll see that you've joined. You can do this anytime during the semester. So if you feel like you don't want to do it right now and you realize later down the road you really want to, you're not limited from when you can join. So over here, this course content section, right now the only thing that's there is our discussion boards. So one for frequently asked questions, which is how I really want you guys to communicate with me. But I'll cover that on day 1. And then the introduce yourself discussion board that I mentioned. This date is wrong. I will fix that. I'm just noticing it now. So remember, I said it's the end of our week 1. So the week of Monday the 8th, you'll be able to participate in this. But the other thing that will pop up under course content will be a link that says weekly modules. That's where all of our actual class content will be. Still building some of that now, so it's not up yet, which is why you don't see it. But it'll be sorted by week. So week 1 will say Monday the 8th through, Sunday the 14th or whatever that date is. And it will have all of your lecture slides. All that will be always posted ahead of time. So all lecture slides given in a given week, all lecture assignments given in any week, the lab activities and assignments for that week, anything in those dates, in that date range on that folder, will be posted in that folder. So expect that to pop up. And then scrolling down here just so we can see the rest of this. Again, the tools and communication section. So this is where Zoom is. If you come in here, you'll see all of our recurring meetings. So Because lecture rolls right into lab on Monday and Wednesday night, I've just created this as the same meeting. So we'll take little breaks throughout, but to make it easier and have less things for you guys to keep track of, this single link will take you to lecture and lab. So that's Monday and Wednesday of the first week. There's also a link you'll see in here for my office hours, which will be on Mondays. It's just not included for week 1 because I can't imagine anyone wants to have office hours before we actually have class. So both of those things are here in the Zoom classroom. All right, and then the next tool is email. If you've never done this before, again, there's a tutorial video for it, but you can email anyone in the class, instructors, or fellow students. So watch that video if you're not sure how it works. Then my grade, this is where you'll find all of your grades as indicated. And then this tool right here, calendar. If you're familiar with Blackboard and you haven't figured out that the calendar tool is golden, it is. Any assignment that I post, any assignment that I create in Blackboard will automatically populate here in the calendar. So if you ever want to see any and all assignments that are due at any given time all in one spot, open the calendar and they'll all be posted on their due dates. You can click the assignment here in the calendar and it'll take you to it over here in the weekly modules folder when it exists. And you can access everything that way. It's fantastic. You can also obviously use it like a regular calendar as well. So you have a personal calendar and then calendars for any of your courses that you want to keep track of. And then the last thing here in the menu is just a list of campus resources. So there are tons of library resources, tutoring, any kind of academic resource that you can imagine. All that stuff's listed here at the bottom, simply because we won't be interacting with it constantly in class, but you guys may want to use it frequently for just classes in general. So that's our Blackboard tutorial. I will cover more class-specific things, of course, when we have our first meeting. So, the syllabus and the schedule highlights things I want to point out to you because it's posted and available to you ahead of time. Of course, again, I'm not going to insult your intelligence and read through the whole syllabus on day 1. So I'll point out the things that are super common. But this is your Blackboard course. As I noted in the announcement the other day, we'll fully operate out of this Blackboard site. I know you have 2 for this course. This one's technically for the lecture, this course number 30400. And you have a second one that's listed for lab. I'm just going to keep things simple with you guys, and lecture and lab will all be found here. You can ignore our second Blackboard site. It's only really helpful because sometimes one instructor teaches lab and a different instructor teaches lecture, and you have 2 separate sites from 2 separate people. We're not doing that, so we are centrally located right here. So looking forward to seeing you guys in a couple weeks. Shoot me any questions about anything that you have between now and then. I'd be happy to answer. Just be sure to, send questions to the proper locations. The FAQs board versus direct email versus remind. But yeah, looking forward to class. It's going to be awesome.